We try to have this organized. Top shelf would be dimes, then quarters, then half dollars. Starting with dimes, you know, the Mercury dimes, which are very popular, is the older series versus the silver Roosevelts. We get a smattering of coins that are even older than the Mercuries. For instance, we've got these barber dimes, and the barber dime refers to the designer Charles Barber, not someone who cuts your hair. And because there's really just no other place in the showcase for it, I put the older designs in here. So that would include, again, quarters that don't fit with the Washington motif. As you can see, we've got them by decade, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. But the exceptions to that would be, just prior to the Washington quarter was the Standing Liberty series, oftentimes with no date. And the reason for that, by the way, is that just like on the Buffalo nickel, the high spot on the early run of this was the date. So that's the first thing that goes. But nonetheless, they're still cool old designs. And then right before the Standing Liberty, you also had the Barber quarters. So you'll find those in here as well. With the same thinking, if you look at the very bottom, we've got Walking Liberties, then the next series would be Franklin's, and the next, of course, are the 1964 Kennedys. But before the Walking Liberty, you had the Barber half dollars. So there was a time when Charles Barber's coins were featured on dimes, quarters, and half dollars. It's a very popular series, especially with stackers who also like a little bit of numismatic history.